Alex and Ashley. At the start of they did the whole Priyanka thing, trying to sort out the timelines. There's always a timeline issue. Look. We already know that Chris is a shit talker. Alex is a shit talker. See that man? He thinks he's suave and he's smooth with his talking. He's really not. Like, maybe because I could see he's talking out of his ass. He doesn't look. This whole process, it's not synced in for him yet. He doesn't get it. In my opinion, he doesn't get it. Like obviously, okay, they were having a conversation about the timeline and the nurse in Austin and him going there and what he had said and what he hadn't said. And the thing about Ashley is she remembers shit because she's been through a relationship like this, which then brings me to the whole thing of, you're seeing the pattern, my girl. You're seeing the pattern. Why did we let it get to the point where you're doing the wedding? You should have ended things the way Brie and Connor ended things. That's what you should have done, girl, because you saw the pattern. You're seeing the pattern. He's not very clear about his timeline. And then he put it to her, right? He goes, oh, who's going to always remember stuff that they've lived? My guy, it was a few months ago. What do you mean? And so obviously she's making justifications for it in her head. Like, oh yeah, I don't always remember that. So yeah, surely, yeah, no, that's fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. Only a liar would omit things, and that's what he tends to do because he just wouldn't say. So you think, oh, he probably just forgot. He's a liar. That's what they do. But the thing is, she's seeing these things. She can tell something ain't right. She's trying to catch him in a lie so that she has a reason. But let me tell you your reason. Your reason enough is your intuition and is your feeling. You don't need proof. Just let it go. On this particular one, let it go. You don't need no proof. Like, because that feeling is never going to leave you. It doesn't matter what he says or what he does now. That trust is gone. That feeling, that trust that you had, that ultimate trust when you thought that he had lied or omitted something that first time, because now all she's going to be thinking is, what's he lying about now? What has he left out now? Trying to catch him in a lie, trying to fix that timeline, trying to make sure, girl, you're stressing yourself out. Just leave. And Alex, you should have just been honest from the get-go. You're a tool in the past, or whatever your past is your past. You should have just been honest about it, because all of this, or they contacted me on LinkedIn. We don't have to know. Like, you're giving too much information. That's why we know you're lying, big man. That's why we know you're lying. Well, that's how I know you're lying. Look, I think Ashley knows. I'm hoping she says no at the altar. I'm hoping that they do not get married or engaged or married, because it's a little bit insane. It's insane. So then I think she asked Alex a question that just had me thinking, girl, what are you doing? She goes, if I broke things off now, would you go back to her? And he said no. What do you think he was going to say? Yeah, I would. When he's about to get married. Okay, all right. It's a very fucking stupid question. I'm sorry. Like, what? What you think? You think someone that's not been honest about other things would be honest about what? Girl, I don't understand. And right, they have that conversation, and then they're smiling immediately after. And I'm like, well, you didn't sort anything out. Like, there was no. And I think he was going to order McDonald's or something. I didn't give a fuck. But I'm like, are you just going to let him off? Like, just like that? Maybe the camera didn't show the depth of the conversation, because obviously, clearly, we don't always see everything. But I'm hoping that he gave you more of an answer than what they showed on the telly, because I think that as a participant, I would ask the cameramen to send me videos of what's just happened, so that I could watch myself as a third party in this situation, so that I can objectively make decisions. Because when I watch myself and I realize how much of a fool I am, I feel like I would make the right decision. Because obviously people always say, oh, when you're in it, you don't think you're always, whatever. Like, when you're in there, your feelings are high or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I'd ask for the tapes. So I think for the next people who are going on the show, ask for the tapes if they'll give it to you. So you can see yourself outside. You can act as the third party and see if what they're telling you makes sense. Yeah? Okay, thank you. Alex saying him not feeling nervous was a good thing. Right, he was not nervous, so that's a good thing. And he never feels nervous. I think this was when they were doing their I don't remember when. But again, the guy's never nervous about anything. She asked him when they were leaving Cabo, are you nervous? He said no. She asked him when they got back, oh, are you nervous? He said no. Now she's asking him, are you nervous? He said no. Do you think the answer's going to change after however many weeks? Girl, You know what? Ashley is to blame. You know, okay, I don't want to blame the victim, the victim here because I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. I do not know. I don't think that Alex takes stock of his emotions first because it's likely that he's not nervous. Maybe he has apprehensions. Maybe it's not nervousness, it's not anxiety, or maybe it is anxiety and not nervousness. Maybe it's something. But I think Ashley in that moment is trying to ask him, what are you feeling and what are you thinking? But she's asking it in a, are you nervous? Because she's projecting because she's nervous, I'm assuming. But obviously, my guy's not nervous in it because I'm thinking he's associating nervousness with a specific type of feelings where you've got like the shakes and you're like, whatever, whatever. He's not feeling that. Guy thinks he's cool as a cucumber. But clearly, I think he has apprehensions. I think he has thoughts, he has opinions about the whole situation, trying to ask him, what are you feeling in this moment about us getting married going forward? Do you feel excited? Do you feel anxiety? Are you worried about the future? Because even when they did the little fireplace little thing, she was asking him all of that and he just chats so much shit. I rolled my eyes so many times, I can't count. I stopped listening at some point because he was just... So at the fireplace, when they had their final date, I think she asked him what he was most excited about because now she's choosing to be very specific, not just ask us stupid questions. Yeah. Okay. So he goes, and then I don't think we see his answer. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to his answer. And then she asked him, well, what would their first Christmas be like? Where are they going? And then he's like, oh, we'll go to the North Pole or whatever, South Pole. I don't care. And Antarctica, they'll go there. Or Iceland or something. She's like, oh, no, maybe somewhere warm. And then he doesn't say anything. And then she's like, something. And anyway, she does the hair flick and she's like, I'm like, okay, Ashley, sit down. In this moment, do you think you both align with all these questions that you have asked this man about your travels? Yeah, because that's what you want to do. You want to travel more, but he wants to travel to Reykjavik. He wants to go to Iceland or whatever the fuck, and to the Antarctica. And you want to go to somewhere warm. Does that sound like you align? No. Yes. No. Okay. Okay, and you said you wanted to know like where you'll be based for, the foreseeable future, and he did not give you an answer. It didn't seem like he gave you an answer. So in that moment, what was going through your mind? Because you've said you're a planner. You like to know things, which fair play. This is a man who he doesn't know where he's living. I don't know. And do you think you're compatible? Because that's my problem with this fucking show. I hate this show so much, but I can't. It's like it's a car crash, and I cannot look away from it. It's just the premise of the show. Okay. Anyway, this couple is. I hope they don't get married.